The concept of the fourth dimension has long fascinated scientists, mathematicians, and philosophers. While we live in a three-dimensional world, the idea of a fourth dimension introduces possibilities that challenge our understanding of space and time. Here are 10 mind-boggling facts about the mysterious fourth dimension. 1. The fourth dimension is time. In Einstein's theory of relativity, the fourth dimension is considered to be time, combined with the three spatial dimensions to form space-time. This means that time is treated as a dimension similar to length, width, and height, allowing us to think of events happening in space-time rather than just space. 2. Objects can move through time. Just as we move freely through the three dimensions of space, the fourth dimension suggests the possibility of moving through time. While humans experience time in a linear fashion, the fourth dimension introduces the idea of traveling forward and backward through time, an intriguing concept explored in science fiction. 3. Tesseracts, four-dimensional cubes. A tesseract, or hypercube, is the four-dimensional equivalent of a cube. While we can't visualize a tesseract in its entirety due to our three-dimensional perspective, we can imagine it as a cube within a cube, connected at the corners. This strange shape serves as an example of what higher-dimensional objects could look like. 4. Flatland, a story to explain higher dimensions. Edwin A. Abbott's novella Flatland is often used to explain the fourth dimension. The story describes a two-dimensional world inhabited by flat shapes. When a three-dimensional object, a sphere, enters their world, the flat shapes can't comprehend its full form. Similarly, humans may be unable to fully understand the fourth dimension because we are confined to three dimensions. 5. Wormholes may be 4D pathways. In theoretical physics, wormholes are shortcuts through space-time, connecting distant points. Some theories suggest that wormholes are four-dimensional structures that could allow faster-than-light travel or instantaneously bridge vast distances in space. The idea of using the fourth dimension to travel through the universe has intrigued scientists and sci-fi enthusiasts alike. 6. We see shadows of four-dimensional objects. Just as a three-dimensional object casts a two-dimensional shadow, a four-dimensional object would cast a three-dimensional shadow. If a four-dimensional object were to pass through our three-dimensional world, we would only see it as a strange, shifting 3D shape, much like a shadow changing as the light source moves. 7. The fourth dimension can warp reality. In general relativity, massive objects can bend space-time, which is often described as the warping of the fourth dimension. This curvature of space-time explains the phenomenon of gravity and how planets orbit stars. The fourth dimension, therefore, plays a critical role in shaping the universe as we know it. 8. Hyperspheres, spheres in four dimensions. A hypersphere is the four-dimensional equivalent of a sphere. While we can easily visualize a three-dimensional sphere, a hypersphere exists in a way that we cannot fully imagine. Its surface is a three-dimensional space, and if you were to travel in a straight line on the surface, you would eventually return to your starting point, similar to how we navigate the surface of Earth. 9. The fourth dimension and parallel universes. Some theories in physics, like string theory and the multiverse hypothesis, suggest that the fourth dimension could be a gateway to parallel universes. These theories propose that there are many other universes with different physical laws, and the fourth dimension may allow access to these alternate realities. 10. Living beings in four dimensions. If there were life forms in the fourth dimension, they would perceive our three-dimensional world very differently. Just as we can see inside a two-dimensional shape, like a square, a four-dimensional being would be able to see inside closed three-dimensional objects like boxes or even human bodies. The idea of such beings interacting with our world is a staple of speculative fiction. The fourth dimension challenges our perception of reality, introducing possibilities that are difficult to grasp but endlessly fascinating. Whether through physics, mathematics, or science fiction, exploring the fourth dimension opens up a realm of mind-boggling ideas about the universe and our place within it.